today I will be talking about my holiday. I can't mention every single detail, but I'll mention the highlights and things worth mentioning. Going to the airport took forever, and I had to also rush for my flight, so that was fun. So, of course, my response would be like, oh my goodness, how am I going to reach my flight on time? And luckily, I did. So, I took my seat and I was trying to relax. And of course, it had to just make my day worse. Two people were behind me and they would not stop talking for the entire flight. It annoyed me because how did they keep their voices after all that time? Now I will take you guys with me to actually see things. So here's a view of the airplane and basically what I could see from the window. And we are flying to Turkey, in particular Bodrum. After we arrived, of course, I wanted to take a picture of the sign because, hello, this is not what I see where I live. And then we finally decided to hire a car and get ourselves to our wonderful villa. I'm squealing internally because it was so exciting. I'm going to show you guys the tour right now. Each of the rooms look different, but here is an example of one. Look how spacious that is, and it was just amazing. Exactly as you see and exactly as you'd imagine it feels like. And look at the pool.
There's a bathroom here, and then this is what it looks like. So I'm just gonna go here and walk around and show you guys exactly what I see. There's a fireplace and other things, and oh my goodness, look how ginormous that TV is. And then, whilst I go over all of this, there's a pool outside as well. There's like a table and the pool side as well. And here is a ginormous kitchen filled with so much. There's even another room here as well. And there's the pool side. And then if I open this, there is another, there's more around here. Just over here, there's even a washing machine place, a mirror, and another bathroom.
When I first saw the bed, I knew that it was going to be so comfy. We would also go out all the time, so I would get my backpack. Eventually, I annoyed people with this backpack, so I had to buy a purse. I couldn't take it with me everywhere, so it made sense. Okay, time to get on to the actual dramatic parts of this holiday. But before I get into it, let me just answer a question you guys might have. Did I draw during this holiday? Yes, I did. That is how this video is possible. I spent an insane number of hours just on this video. So the first major thing was the dogs. Okay, they are ginormous. I have no idea why they are this big. I had to compare them to a cow. Sorry, cow. So I do not have anything against dogs, but they were ginormous. I would take a picture, but I don't want to really get myself in trouble. Another time we had no Wi-Fi. That was also terrible, and no water. The problems did get solved eventually, so we wandered around instead, and here we were at this market. I usually don't like strawberries, but these strawberries were the best thing ever. I loved them so much. Another time we went for food, and this was a cafe called Mado, and their food was honestly amazing. I loved this waffle to bits. Look at the detail. Amazing. It was so tasty. And the drink I had, I'm guilty. It was also a chocolate milk. Oh yeah, we went to this hotel as well. It was called Mandarin Oriental. It was the bougiest, classiest hotel ever. One of the best ones I've seen. And I'm going to show you guys a tour of what we were doing. We also had this really, really amazing baklava there. from this renowned place. It was banging, it hit the spot. I do have a complaint with these kind of places. The bathroom is so far away. Like, wow, okay, nice scenery, and then you have to walk down the stairs, upsy daisy, just to get to the bathroom. I do have to say, the bathroom was impressive. Look at this. Okay, I got way too excited. I'm gonna tell you guys something that is actually dreadful. So, this hot chocolate, it was around 11 euros. You might be thinking that from a place like this, it was such an amazing hot chocolate. Wrong! It was actually so watery and gross. So I asked the lady who worked there to put more cocoa in, and it still tasted watery. So here is some advice. You can just make this at home. The most expensive things are not always the best things. I would like to talk about some more eatery experiences. So here is a restaurant that we had outdoors. It was really nice. It was a pleasant atmosphere. The people were so friendly. It feels like we've known them for years. One of the workers made a Turkish dessert. I do need to double check the name, and it was so delicious. It was his grandma's recipe. So keep her in your prayers, if you know what I mean, and hopefully she will be in mine. It was such a delicious dessert. The last day, we went to an authentic Turkish restaurant, and it was fire because I sat next to the grill. Well, it was right behind me, so I could feel the heat of the flames. Oh my goodness. They had basically one dish there predominantly, but we had the finest Turkish tea. It was the most Turkish it got, and it was just amazing. I truly love their culture. That was an amazing experience. So these are the highlights of my holiday. I could have more, but I've been so lazy. But have you guys noticed that I did not really reuse any of my old drawings? If I did in this video, they are new. So that is one big step. Yay! Please subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!